Welcome to Crafty Compulsions. My name is Valerie and I'm so glad you could join me today. I'll be continuing my series of going through all of my coloring books and my completed pages. Today we'll be starting with the books that I color most frequently, most often. Mosaics Color by Number, Volume 2, Landscapes. And this is a book that I've actually completed. This is by Jennifer Rowling. I purchased this book from Amazon Canada. This is Sharpie markers. This is Sharpie markers. If you want a more in-depth flip of this book, I will have it on the channel where I talk a little bit more about each page. So I am going to go fairly quickly here. This is Crayola Super Tips. This was acrylic paint and Sharpies. This was a combination of Sharpies and crayons and pencils because the things were running out. So then we have a whole bunch of crayons. This was crayons pushing hard and then scraping off the wax. This was acrylic paint and acrylic paint markers. This was gel crayons from Michaels. Oh, another one. Acrylic paint and acrylic paint markers. Back to crayons. Sharpie markers. And that's the last one, Sharpie markers. It is Amazon printed as well. Mystery Mosaics, book 15 by Mindware. That was Sharpie markers. And then this is pencil crayons. Mostly Prismacolor Scholar. Also some Crayola, Artist Loft, Dollar Store. Paper's nice in this book too. It's a little bit thicker than Amazon printed. Mystery Mosaics, colored by number, and it is by Miss Prime. This book I got from Amazon Canada. These were both pencils. And this is marker, alcohol marker. And the white was gel crayon from Michaels. Color by Number Gardens by Alexandra Frenzies. And again, I am actually completed this book. And there was a mishap in the corner, so there is some damage here. And that's okay with me. Is a completed coloring book flip through on the channel if you wanted a more slower look with more talking. This is all Crayola Super Tips. This was some pencil, some marker. This was Sharpies. The first half of the book has the numbers, some crayon, some Sharpie. Then we're in crayons for a little bit. And the second half of the book has no numbers on it. So then you can color it any way you wish. Cute. Alcohol markers from the dollar store. Same. There's a lot of yellowing with these, but again, it's okay. I knew that going in that there would be I knew going into using them that there was going to be some yellowing or fading, and that was okay with me. So now this is no numbers. This one I actually used Prismacolor Premier pencils for. I would consider buying this book again and actually using all pencils in it. This was Prismacolor Premier pencils. I actually took those two out to color them. This was gel crayons from Michaels. Same. Alcohol markers from the dollar store. This page is not kept up well. It was only just in August, and I can already tell that the colors have faded. Alcohol markers from the dollar store. This was paint markers, gel crayons, alcohol markers. I love this one. Dollar store pencil crayons, alcohol markers. Love this one. I used some gel pen, white gel pen to cover the lines on the cloud. Gel crayons, pencil crayons from the dollar store, and back to alcohol markers, gel crayons, alcohol markers, gel crayons. Love this one. Alcohol markers, some gel pen, some pencil for an attempted bokeh background. Alcohol markers. This one has a lot of yellowing on it. I think it's that brown. Really like this one. And this one again. All alcohol markers here. Alcohol markers. The black is acrylic paint pen. And this was the bonus page, and I used crayons. Autumn Coloring Book by Jade Summer. This was Prismacolor Premier pencils. This was Prismacolor Premier pencil for the image and the background in the circle, and the background was used with Folk Art metallic paint. Here we have Color Me Love, Natalie Briscoe. I really love this book, and I would even consider buying it again. We would have seen several of the pages colored in that I had taken out and put in the loose binder, so that's in a previous section of this series. And this one was Prismacolor Premier, I know that because I just did it. And metallic gel pen for the letters. Oh, I love this. I love this book. Makes me smile. Utopia, Tiny Kawaii by Liv One. This is a new book, so I only have one page done, and it's this one. I used dollar store alcohol markers and metallic silver pencil from Prismacolor. Shooting Star, Maria Troll, and I have done one page, this one. I used Prismacolor Premier pencils, and the background behind the star was some pastels, and there's a little bit of white paint in the middle of the star, and I used the Uniball Signo white gel pen for the other dots and stars. Village Charm by Teresa Goodrich. This is a completed book, so I will go a bit faster in this one, and if you wanted to see it slower or with more description and talking, there is a video on the channel. So alcohol markers. This was Prismacolor Scholar, Crayola Twistables, Prismacolor Premier. This was Assorted Pencil Crayons, Crayola Twistables. That's pretty much. Love this one. Love this one. I love flipping through these books. Sometimes I'll sit and just flip through my completed pages. This is alcohol markers, Crayola Twistables. I don't like the boats. This was my attempt with Crayola Super Tips that did not go well. Love this page. Alcohol markers, Crayola Twistables, Crayola Twistables. This was Sharpie markers. I'm really excited. I haven't purchased yet the Small Town Charm, but that will be the next one I'm really excited to purchase. Sharpies. Or no, sorry, not Sharpies. Ugh. This was Crayola Super Tips. And this was Crayola Twistables. And the winter page. And then the next page, the last page, did not go so well. I don't like that part. The flowers and butterfly are cute, but that was Sharpie markers. And that's it for Village Charm by Teresa Goodrich. So I've done this one, Crayola Twistables, Crayola Twistables. There's some gel pen on this one. You can see, like if you look at this one compared to what we just looked through in Village Charm, you can see how I've changed my style a little bit, and that's just in a matter of like 5 months or so. The last one I've completed in here so far. Country Gardens by Teresa Goodrich. I've done this one. This was with dollar store alcohol markers as a base and Prismacolor pencils on top. And this one was just alcohol markers, and I tried some shading and blending. There's also some dollar store metallic gel pen on there and some white Uniball white gel pen as well. Serene Scenes by... I have a couple attempted in here. This was Sharpie markers, Sharpies. I like the bronze accent on the sand that I did. I thought that turned out well. I have this one. It was done with watercolor, and then I used a fine black marker to go back over the details and some silver gel pen. This one is also watercolor paint. I used some black acrylic paint for going over these stripes and a black pen to re-put in some of the details. I like how the water turned out, and I liked how the sky turned out on this one. And that's all I've done in this one. Worlds Within Worlds by Kirby Rosanas. This one has black acrylic paint in the background and Prismacolor Premier pencils on top. This is just Prismacolor Premier pencils. And oh, this side has some gel pen as well. That's the Uniball Signo silver and white. And I have these two done. They were both just Prismacolor Premier pencils. I love the background gradient I got on this one. All Prismacolor Premier pencils. And that's it for this book. These are the last three I have to show you, and these are my Joanna Basford books. This is Lost Ocean by Joanna Basford. This was my first Joanna Basford book, and I did get this one used from Facebook Marketplace. And as you'll see, I have had a lot of fun coloring in this one. When I first got it, for probably about a month or 2 months, I didn't even open another coloring book. I just worked in this one. I used soft pastels in the background, Prismacolor Premier pencils for the coloring, and Uniball Signo white and silver metallic for the accents. Love this page, so happy with it. This one is work in progress, and I am following a color along from Karen at My Colorful Country Life. Her work is just amazing. See, it's falling apart. It's well loved. So we have pastel in the background and a whole bunch of stuff for the coloring. I actually tried Sharpie markers, and there's some pencils there. This was Prismacolor Premier pencils. This is pastel in the background. I was just kind of doing some experiment. I'm not sure what that is. Circles. This one looked good, but then I'm not happy with the background. So I had colored it first. There's gel pen and Prismacolor Premier pencils. And then I had done soft chalk pastels in the background, but I had used like way too much. It was a good learning experience. One of my favorite pages I've done in here, Prismacolor Premier pencils and dollar store metallic silver pen. The only thing that's me is this one. The other parts were done by the person who had the book before me. Pastel in the background, Prismacolor Premier and dollar store gel pen for the rest. I like how the coral I kind of did it like dirt. Okay, again, this is me, but the other side is not me. So, okay, so now we have this one. There has been a fair bit of transfer. I haven't sprayed it yet. Prismacolor Premier pencils, a little bit of soft chalk pastels in the background, and some metallic silver pen from the dollar store. Oh, I like these two. Prismacolor Premier for the seahorse and starfish, and gel pens for the border. I'm so happy with how these pages turned out. Prismacolor Premier pencils and some gold metallic gel pen just from the dollar store. I attempted this one. It's abandoned now. And I did this one. Same mediums. Love these two pages. And these two. This one was started by the person who had the book before me. I erased what I could and colored on top of it. So that is it for the Lost Ocean. So you can see I have actually quite a few pages done in there. This is Joanna Basford, Magical Jungle, and I bought this one from Chapters Indigo. It's probably my favorite one that I have of hers right now. Prismacolor Premier pencils and lots of silver pen on top, which you probably can't see, but it is there. I love this little one over here. Prismacolor Premier pencils, metallic gel pen on top. I love how both of these turned out. I had a really good vision of what I wanted this one to look like before I started. So this is the one I'm currently working on. I think my idea was that I would use the same, I'm going to use the same, kind of the same colors here, over here. This is black acrylic craft paint from Michaels in the background, Prismacolor Premier pencil for the coloring, and then some gel pen, silver metallic. So I have two more. These were in the back of the book and they were actually perforated so they can come out. I'll show you this one. This was black acrylic craft paints and Tombow water-based markers. I just have a couple of them. I didn't know what to do with the elephant. I was mainly doing this to see if I liked the black paint. This was my first attempt at blacking a background. And then I tried this one. I used a plate to kind of make the circle. Okay, so that's Joanna Basford, Magical Jungle. Now we have Joanna Basford, Worlds of Wonder. This is the first one. This is soft chalk pastel in the background, Prismacolor Premier pencil for the flowers in the buildings. So I have this one that is a work in progress. I haven't decided if I'm coming back to this one or if it's abandoned. Prismacolor Premier pencils. My intent was to come back and do more shading and coloring on the insect, but I decided that I'm going to leave it as that. And here's the next one. Prismacolor Premier pencils, dollar store gel pen. This was my attempt at a bokeh background, probably the first time I tried it on a coloring page, and I had been closely following a color along by Karen at My Colorful Country Life. Prismacolor Premier pencil and some silver gel pen. This one. So same thing, Prismacolor Premier pencils, silver gel pen. This moon presented quite a problem for me. I think it was a crescent moon and I changed it to a full moon. And I had some trouble with it. So that's actually white acrylic paint. And there we are. That's the last page from Joanna Basford, Worlds of Wonder that I've colored. And that's it. That is my completed coloring book collection. I really hope you enjoyed going through this with me. I really enjoyed going through all my completed pages and books. It has been quite some time since I've done that, so I enjoyed it very much. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this content, please feel free to subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment below. I hope you have such a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.